I'm going to play a game of 3check here in Hikaru's arena, 812, good luck. No idea what level my opponent is actually at chess-wise, but we've not played before. Again, it's 3check this. I've only ever played one game before, so I've no idea what the techniques are, and that's a very bad move by me, allowing a check there. So you're just simply not paying attention. Not paying any attention at all. So I guess I go here. But very sharp by my opponent there, well done for that. Now I am threatening to take the bishop, of course, and maybe the pawn. I could expand. I can actually do this and potentially this. Oh no, if I do that he just takes. He just takes, doesn't he? I'm going to take there. Now hit the bishop. I presume the bishop. Yeah, if I'd have pushed there, he could have simply given up the queen and got another check. Very, very careless by me there. So I'm going to get my bishop up just in case he castles and try and line up the potentials for myself. Okay, go here to guard my bishop. I'm looking to castle. I think I can, so I'm doing it. If he does, I can just take the pawn, so he shouldn't castle right now, I don't think. So can I do this and get my bishop into play? I'm going to do this and try and get my knight or my bishop up. He can't go here, so let's go here and develop. Have I blundered something down here there? If I take with the knight, I might have done actually. I think I take with the queen. Otherwise he's got knight down. He still has knight down, but I can try and keep my bishop. Oh, he just played knight down anywhere. I think I take here, but I don't know. I don't want to lose this bishop. Easy for him to castle then. I might have to give up the bishop. I'm going to sacrifice my bishop. So now this might be giving him a really good chance. Like moves like, if you get the queen here, you can just sack. Well, he didn't go for it, so now I'll hit the queen and the knight. Again, if the queen goes here, he can just simply sack here. Oh boy, what have I done to this? That'll give him his second check, but if he doesn't, I'm threatening to go here. So queen here I'm expecting. Pawn up. Bishop takes. If I go here, he's through, isn't he? But I've got a check potential here, but only one. He's already got one. Wait, what? That feels wrong. If he takes the pawn, I get my first check. But then he goes here, and I might lose my bishop. Okay. I'm going to take and get my first check, so it's going to level it up at 1-1. Unless he doesn't bother taking back. Obviously I can't pre-move anything. But it's only one check, yes, so I can go here, I can go here. He's threatening to check as well. So I'm going to go. Oh, what have I done? He can still do it. It's still a check. Oh, crazy me. He can still just take. It's still a check, isn't it? What the heck have I done? I've hung my queen as well. Oh, you just take my queen. I didn't even see my queen was hanging. I didn't even see it was hanging. Oh, God. Wait, but I'm going to start getting some checks. There's one. There's another one. And that should be it. That's 3check. That is a shocker, isn't it? Terrible. Right, I'm going to play a game of 3check in Hikaru's arena here, 1479, good luck. I've no idea what rating level my opponent is in regular chess. I've only ever played 2 games of this, so no idea what the techniques are, apart from the fact that you need to check, of course. But you can still win under the normal rules. Let's go here and try and develop. Oh, and I've done this again. giving him 2 checks. Yeah, this is over. Pathetic. Pathetic by me there, just giving him 2 checks like that. He just needs 1 check, any legal check, and it's game over. Absolutely pathetic, that. It shows a lot. I just got no idea of the techniques in this. So let's go here and try and develop and give my king a space, but that might actually be bad castling. I've no idea. If he castles, I've got a check threat. So I'm castling, I'm going to bite the bullet first. Now can I go forward? Remember, he only needs 1 single check and it's over. As soon as he gets a move like this, that's over, and I can't actually stop it, can I? Queen there wins the game. I can't actually stop the check next move. Just queen there and it's an auto win. I mean, I've got a check there. I think I have to go here. Takes, I take. So he's got a check next move. Doesn't matter what I do. It's over. It's not possible to stop, is it? Okay, I'll just let him have it. Well done. Right, I'm going to play another game of 3check in this arena. 1268. Good luck. But I've no idea what the techniques should be in this or not. Probably cautious does it first. I'm going to grab that, but whether it's good or bad, I've no idea. Ooh. So I have to go here, don't I? If I do that, you just invite a check. So I'm going to go there and hit the bishop. Now he can check here, but give up his queen early. I'm going to develop and hit the pawn. Now there is a chance to check, but I don't think I want it giving up the queen this early. So again, I can go here, but I'm not gaining much, so I'm going to develop again. He's got 1 check, but he gives up his queen early, just like I do here. Let's go here, then if he moves the knight anywhere, I've got the option to trade queens, or I can go here, potentially. Otherwise I'm going to go here, I think. Now, can I go here? I don't think I'm gaining much, so I'm just going to go here. How on earth do I make progress? I mean, I literally don't know. I don't know what the techniques are with this. It's only my, what is it, my 3rd ever game or something? My 4th game, I think. But it's probably quite good to have a big block around your king. But then how do you attack if you've got a big block around your king? Okay, so I've got 1 check, but I don't see how I get a second one. Knight up, what does it achieve? I'm going to go here and try and develop the bishop and give myself the option to castle the other side as well. Again, if his knight moves, we can trade queens. I could sack the queen for a check, but I don't see how I get another 2 checks. Knight's gone there, so he's offering that queen trade. Okay, I'll do that, and I'll take the knight. I need my king on a light square if I can. Oh, he's got both bishops on. Yeah, that's a problem. Oops. That's a technical problem. But knight here and I've got a check threat. So now I don't have that, so I'm going to go here and hit the pawn. It'd be nice if I could get a checkmate, man. If I could put the knight here, it would be a potential mate threat if I shift this one. Again, I'm on a dark square, so that's not a mate threat. But I think I'm going to go here just to stop him grabbing the pawn. Can I castle? No idea. Bring the knight here and across maybe. Oh, I've blundered a check. Oops. I've given him a check. Oh, he didn't see it. I'm just going to castle. That was terrible. I'm going to go here and hit the pawn twice. Terrible. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Not got to the grips with the concept of this yet. But in theory, knight here would be checkmate threat potentially if other things made it happen. Wait, I can gain a knight. He takes. I take either way here. He takes my rook. I take his bishop. I'm going to sack here. Oh, I didn't do it, so go here. Oh, he's very nearly out of time, actually. He's very nearly out of time. Just hit the rook there. So gain a rook. If he takes mine, I take his with a check. Oh, this has to be winning. There's one check, two checks, and a third check. Wow, actually got there. Right, I'm going to play another quick game of this 3check here, but no idea what the techniques are here. 13-27, good luck. Is it too risky actually just simply moving up like this? I've done this again. He gets a check whatever he does. Whatever he does, he gets a check, so I'll have to let him sack. And then he gets a second check with a queen if he gives that up. I mean, no idea what the techniques are. Dreadful. I guess you don't push pawns up too like this. Okay, I'll just have to let him go for this. He can simply take, give up the bishop, and that's one of the checks. Have to take with a rook, otherwise it's a second check. If he doesn't this time though, I am threatening to push. Okay, now he's let me push. I can potentially push here as well. Or do I go here? Take, take. No, I'm going to go here and try and drop back and line up the diagonal. So if he castles, I simply check, and then get a second check and a third check in theory. I don't think he'll do that though. So he's played pawn up. I'm going to go here to stop this. And I'm going to try and kick this knight. Again, I'm threatening to take, I think, here. King takes, check. King takes, check. Right, so take. King takes. Give up the bishop for one check. And I guess he just goes back, doesn't he? I guess he goes back. But if I go here, does he take here? Or maybe I check with the queen, actually. Oh, I don't know. No idea. Let's just hit the knight. See what happens. Have to take the bishop, otherwise he has the simple check. Knight there is covered and there is covered with my bishop or my pawn. But can I go something like this and sack the queen, then give up the bishop and hope I don't get the same happen to me? Is that a technique? I've no idea. Oh, so he's given me the knight, or he just forgot about it. Okay. I'm going to go here and threaten to just push the pawn again. If he castles, I'm going to take. So develop my knight. Now is this a move? Pawn takes, I don't see it. So bring the knight across and hit the bishop. I'm going to let him take. Hold on, lose a bishop, gain a bishop, but I hit the queen, and I hit the queen with a threat of a discovery. So if I take again, he can give up the queen with one check, and then he's got a second check, but he doesn't have the third. So does he actually take here and walk into a voluntary pin? In which case I might have a move like bishop up, but then again he's got a knight check. So that gives me my first check, and I can collect the knight, or I can give up the bishop for a second check. But I can collect the knight here as well and win material. So I think I should do that. Right, he just resigns, okay. Right, I'm going to play a game of 3check in Hikaru's arena here. 14-11, good luck, but ratings don't matter in this whatsoever. I'm just trying to learn techniques here. But I gather pushing the D pawn is going to be bad because of this. So I'll probably just go up one here. Is he not making a move? Has he got an internet issue? Says excellent. Says excellent. Well, he has moved. I'll just go up one. Now I'm going to push this one. So I've got one potential check and then a second check. Oh, he's given up his queen. But he doesn't have a check there, but I've got the same idea here. Okay, but I can just take that. So I'll get my first check. Oh, this should be over now. Right, that's 3 checks. Right, I'm going to play another game of 3check in Hikaru's arena here. I've only ever played one game of this prior to today, so no idea how you're supposed to play this. 12:46, good luck. Ratings mean absolutely nothing whatsoever here. I'm going to go with just one as well. Actually, this one I'm going to push. Now I think I can push in the middle because I've guarded the bishop check. Ah, but he still has bishop down, so kick the bishop first. Yeah, but see, I'm really new to this, so I've no idea what the techniques should or shouldn't be. But I know I hit a rook there. No. Do I give up my bishop for that? That feels wrong. If I castle, he simply takes. So I think I should challenge his knight. Ah, if I do that, he's got that check. Oops. So I think I need to go here first to stop this coming back, then knight across is hopefully a move. I've no idea what playing strength my opponent is, by the way. These ratings are just for the 3 checks, so don't mean a massive amount. Well, let's deal with that knight. But I can't castle and just allow 1 and then 2 checks. So he has got the option of a check if he wants it. So I'm going to go here and offer the queen trade. Now, does this make it easier? Does this make it harder? I have no idea. King on a light square would be useful because of the dark bishop. I can understand the logic of that move. Or maybe even this pawn up actually. Then he can't just sack with a direct check. Oh, this game could run on for God knows how long then. Let's go here. Now I've got the option to castle, I think. Because he can take, but he can't check in the process. So I'm going to do it. And I think I can actually start blasting soon, but he's got this annoying move. So up, knight down. What on earth have I just done to this? I'm actually going to take that there. Whatever I've done to this is not what you should do, is it? I'm going to go here and hit the bishop. This is clearly not how he should play this. If I take the pawn, he gets a check. So not an option. So I'm going to go here and take. Oh boy, no idea what I'm doing. Oh, now he can go here, can't he? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I might just allow him to sack the rook. I'm going to allow him to sack the rook. If he wants to give up the rook for one check, he can. Right now I'm going to go here. If he takes a pawn with the pawn, I think I step forward. So you have to challenge that. Now I'm threatening to take his rook with a check, but he's not taking mine with a check. But he can run his king forward, and he's in a really good box, and I can't get to it, and that's a bit of a problem, and I'm material down. Yeah. So I get on a light square. If he goes with a pawn, I have to ignore it. Hold on, I think I can push here. If he takes either way, I get a check. And he doesn't have a check in one move. So there's one. I think he might have to take. If he goes back, I've got a second check, but it's not winning, is it? Oh boy. Let's go here and try and go here. And if he comes across, I simply go back. Wait, what? Now I go here. If he goes here, I just check. I think I'm winning. I think he's blundered it. I think he has. Because he can't get the king to safety, I don't think. I don't think he can. But I might be wrong, of course. I might be wrong. He needed his rook here to be able to check, of course. But I can check here. And that's actually checkmate threat, isn't it? Even if he moves the bishop, he's in a mating net. That's checkmate. So you just need the two checks. Excellent. Right, I'll play another game of 3check in hikaru's arena, 1206, good luck, but just completely ignore these ratings, they mean nothing. Now I don't want to push the light squared ones while my king's on a light square, so let's do this. Now again, he won't push this because he gives me a check. Now, I think I can do this, but do I need to do this in case he flies down here? I think I go here. I'm going to go here and try and bring a knight here, and if he does this, I think I get a check. Otherwise, I'm threatening to sack a knight for a pawn and get my first check. Then I could potentially give up the queen for a second check. So I can get one check by giving up my knight here, but he's threatening a check as well. So I'm going to go here for now. But knight takes, queen check. If he blocks, I can take, and that's a second check, but it feels wrong, doesn't it? So I think I'm going to go here now and give myself an option to castle. Whether this is good or bad, I've no idea. I'm going to go here now. I'm taking with the knight. Knight in, so he does have the option to sack a knight and get his first check if he chooses to. So I'm going to take that one. Okay, so go here, at least I've prepared one, but he's got one check if he wants it, and he goes for it. So I'm going to take with the knight. I'm going to develop and hit the bishop, not take it back and give him the second check. So he takes, but it's not a check. But I think I have to take. He might give up the queen for a check here. It might be the good right thing to do. It might be. I have no idea what I'm doing here, have I? Let's try and bring the knight across. Oh, he has. Oh, he's won. He's got the third check there. Doesn't matter what I do, it's check. Okay. Right, I'm going to try another game of this 3check, but I've no idea what the techniques are. 1189, good luck. But king's on a light square, so I guess you move a dark squared pawn. So he can't move his d pawn now without giving up a check. So let's go here. Again, he might be able to do something like this and bring the bishop out. That might be an idea. It is actually, isn't it? Bishop up, I think he just takes. And I'm in a spot of bother, so I'm going to have to go here. I'm in a spot of bother anyway now. What the heck have I done here? No idea what I'm doing. But it doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to try and play a bishop here and look to sack. Probably won't be able to. Might have pawn forward then bishop here. Okay, now I'm going here. If he castles I'll just sack and then I've got a potential second check. Knight in. I think I need to take there. So I might as well bring the knight across. If he castles, I'm simply going to take and then try and throw in a second check. I guess he can just take with a knight though. Ooh, I don't know if I like that move. I think I've got bishop up here. I'm going to play knight e to hit the bishop, but I've got a check threat as well. But bishop up here stops him castling. Oh, but he's got a check here. He can. I've missed that he's got a check. How many is that has he had? Does it show on here if there's a check? He didn't do it. He had a check there. So I'm going to have to take. Now again, I don't mind if he gives up his queen for a check. I think there'll be a check symbol in the score sheet. I don't think there's been a check yet. So now he's castled. I'm going to castle as well again. He can give up his queen. Oh, if he does it, he's got a second check as well. Oh, dozy me. I'm going to go here and try and force the queen off. Then we're both going to have to really think if there's no queens on. Really think. But he can go here, then he's got a knight with a second check. He can force it, it's a forced capture. So he's got his two checks, but he's down a queen if he does it. So he's gone for it. And I don't have to take back there. Now, he just needs one simple check and he wins the game. Oh, well, I think I can take that. Now, if I kick the knight, I'm threatening to come up. I can take the knight with a check, but I don't want to. I want to go here, and I want to try and go here and checkmate him. Well, again, I can take that with a check. But I'm just going to sidestep and threaten a check here. Not only check, but potentially checkmate. And I'm hitting his knight, and his knight can't move with a check. His rook doesn't have a check. I've got a check, direct check threat on the board here. So there's a check. So that's my first check. Oh, it shows you at the side of the board. He's got two and I've got one. So the symbols are at the side of the board. That might not be on my template. Oh, they are. They're on the template there. I didn't even notice that. Oh, well, this has to be mate now. Oh, 3check. That's the second one. That's going to be game over. Okay, that's my third check. Right, I'll play another game in this 3check arena. Playing a FIDE master, so good luck. Again, he's bound to know the technique better than I do, so... Ooh, what am I doing? Dark square ones I need. But he's bound to know the techniques much better than me. Where do I want this bishop? I've no idea. No idea. Or maybe I could go here, threaten to take, but I guess he just goes here. So let's hit that bishop. I'm going to sack a pawn potentially. I know I've got a knight check, but it's giving up a knight literally for nothing. So I'm trying to open things up with a knight check, then a queen check. If he takes, I think I'm going to check. Not sure which one. Yeah, he doesn't. But he doesn't have a knight check there. So I'm going to develop and hit the pawn. I'm still threatening my first check. Ooh. So if I take here, he's got a bishop check and a queen check. And if I don't, I'm in a spot of bother, aren't I? So if I take queen check, block, bishop takes, queen takes, and it's actually winning for him. Oh, that's really well done. So I'm going to check here. And I'm going to threaten a check here. He's got a check here now. So go here. I'm threatening my second check with my queen. But he must have something here, mustn't he? Like, I don't know what. He goes there. Okay, I'm just going to take. I've got absolutely nothing here. Yeah, I've got nothing here, have I? I've not got a playable game at all now. Yeah, there's nothing I can actually attack with. Well, that's a piece though. Oh, that's mate however I do it, isn't it? It's his third check however I do it. Whichever square I go on, he's got a check. Okay, well done. I'll play another game of 3check in Hikaru's arena here. 1170, good luck. Hopefully one day I'll figure out if there is a technique to this. There must be some sort of technique. I'm going to gamble and go up 2 instead of 1. Let's be brave. If the king's on a dark square, I think we push the light square. I've done this again. I've done the same mistake again. So he gets his 2 checks just for the 1 piece. I can't believe I've done that again. He just has to give 1 check and it's over. I cannot believe I've done that again. I just... no idea what I'm doing. He literally just needs 1 check, any way, shape or form, and it's game over. So I'm going to threaten a check here. Now I'm going to go here. But if I do this, it's actually game over because it's a 3rd check. I'm going to hit the queen. I've just given up on this one.